The liturgical planners have choices today for some of our scripture readings. The pastor, homilist, may wish to repeat the reflection he did from last night at the Easter Vigil, and the gospel for last night from Mark tells of women, including Mary Magdalene, who come to the tomb to anoint the corpse of Jesus, as they think. Well, they find the tomb empty, and a young man in a white robe informs them that Jesus has been raised from the dead. Scripture scholar Father Eugene Laverdiere suggests multiple layers of symbolism around the person of this young man. He represents the person of Jesus Christ, crucified and now alive. The young man is also a symbol of a baptized Christian, one who must now proclaim the good news of Jesus. The young man sums up all of the Gospel of Mark which has preceded, its title being the beginning of the good news of Jesus Christ, the Son of God, which the Christian community must now continue in their own lives. Mary and the other women at the tomb have the mission to go and tell Peter and the other disciples to go to Galilee, where the story of Jesus began. The reader of the gospel, all of us, must continue to listen now through this coming year to the Gospel of Mark with the full understanding that it tells of the crucified one who was raised. If today's preacher chooses to read from the Gospel of John, we will hear not of a messenger in the tomb, but of the witness of the empty tomb itself. And Scripture scholar Father Raymond Brown suggests that each character in the story exhibits a different response of faith. Mary Magdalene comes in the dark, confused by what she sees, but shortly she will encounter Jesus himself, who will call her name as the Good Shepherd does, and commission her to bring the news of his resurrection to the other disciples. Peter, still caught up in his denial of Jesus in the courtyard of the high priest's house, does not understand what he sees in the empty tomb. His affirmation of faith must wait until the risen Lord himself asks Peter 3 times to reverse his denial. Do you love me? Finally, the disciple whom Jesus loved, the third witness in this gospel story at the empty tomb, sees the burial cloths rolled up neatly. Because of Jesus' love for him, this disciple has the gift of faith and believes. Each of us brings his or her own faith to this moment of Easter Sunday. May God take us from where we are today and lead us further, giving us what we need, if we remain open to seeing and perhaps questioning at times, but throughout it all, allowing ourselves to be transformed by God's love.